Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how I draw the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So I always start with an equilateral triangle, and in an equilateral triangle the side lengths are all the same. So I'm going to draw an equilateral triangle, just a rough sketch, and the side lengths of my equilateral triangle are going to be 2, and the interior angles of my triangle, inside a triangle all the angles add up to 180 degrees, and we have 3 angles here. So if we divide 180 by 3, we get 60. So all 3 of these angles here are 60-degree angles. The next thing I'm going to do is split this triangle right down the middle, just like this. And just for clarity here, I'm going to redraw that triangle, or at least just one half of it. So it looks like this now. So we split the triangle down the middle and we label the angles. This angle here, it's still the same, it's still a 60-degree angle. This angle right here, we dropped straight down from this corner of the triangle, so this is now a 90-degree angle. And this angle up here, formerly it was a 60-degree angle, but we split it right down the middle, so this is now a 30-degree angle. And so I have my 30, 60, 90 triangle, and now I'm going to just label the side lengths. So the side lengths, this side length here stayed the same, it's still 2. This side length down here got split in half, so it's now length of 1. And this side length over here, I'm just going to tell you what it is, it's root 3. If you know the Pythagorean theorem, then you can easily calculate that that side length is root 3. But just to keep things simple in this video, I'm going to give you that side length, and so it's easy as 1 to root 3. There's your 30, 60, 90 triangle. So let's use that to solve a couple of problems. So let's say we are asked to find the value of sine 30. So we can easily just use this triangle right here. If I remember SOHCAHTOA, which tells me that sine of an angle is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, I can just look at my 30-degree angle here, find my opposite, which is 1, find my hypotenuse, which is 2, and so sine of 30 degrees, which is opposite over hypotenuse, that is equal to 1 over 2, a half. We can also find the value of secant 60. Now maybe you haven't learned what secant is yet. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So cosine, using our SOHCAHTOA, cosine of theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Secant of theta, that's just flipping this upside down. So it's hypotenuse over adjacent. So I can look at my 60-degree angle here, and I can find my hypotenuse, which is 2, I can find my adjacent, which is 1, and so secant of 60, which is hypotenuse over adjacent, is equal to 2 over 1, which is just 2. And the last thing I'm going to do here is another type of problem. So what if you are given the ratio and you're asked to find the angle? So here I have cosine of theta is equal to root 3 over 2. Again, using SOHCAHTOA, I know that root 3 over 2 has to equal my adjacent over hypotenuse. So going back to this triangle, which of these side lengths would be adjacent to the angle? So I need my root 3 to be the adjacent, and that means I'm dealing with this 30-degree angle right here. So that means theta has to be 30 degrees. This is what gives me cosine of theta being root 3 over 2, adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. It's my 30-degree angle. So that's about it for this video. I think when you're on a trig test, one of the first things you're going to want to do is draw this triangle out, and probably draw out SOHCAHTOA for yourself, just so you have it for reference there. And I think I'll just say one more thing here. You may have learned about radians. So radians are just another way of measuring angles, and in radians 60 degrees is equal to pi over 3, and in radians 30 degrees is equal to pi over 6. So when you're converting this triangle to radians, these digits kind of switch. 60 becomes pi over 3, 30 becomes pi over 6. I hope that was helpful for you, and please, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and draw this triangle right now before you forget. See you in the next video.